Part 3 of cognitive dissonance. If you haven't watched part 1 and 2, go back to my profile, watch those, because this will make more sense once you've watched those 2 videos. So we're on the belief systems and the behaviors. This is geared more towards traders, but this can go into anybody's daily life, whether it's the gym, relationships, your everyday job that you might have. But when it comes to trading, and we're talking about behaviors, how this looks is the behavior is having a trading plan, having rules for yourself, not FOMOing into trades. If you do not have a trading plan and you need help with it, let me know in the comments. Happy to help go over that. Everybody's trading plan obviously looks a little bit different because everybody trades a little bit different. So whatever your trading style is, drop it in the comments, let me know, and we can go over that. But going back to the behaviors, you're going to want to create good behaviors and good habits so you can get to that end goal, right? A to Z. How do we get there? The puzzle pieces that all fit together to make this happen, to become a profitable trader, is having the rule-based system, having the discipline. And if discipline is not in your DNA, it needs to be to become a profitable trader. You have to show up every day. You have to stay strict. You have to follow your trading plan. There's certain things that you're looking for the market to give you. If it doesn't give it to you, then you're not trading, right? We don't force things to happen. We don't go in looking for specific numbers. That is one of the biggest pitfalls, I think, of new traders, is they'll go into a market and they'll say, I need to make $500 today. I need to make $1,000. I have this bill. I have to get it paid. So 2 things happen here. When you do that, you set yourself up for failure. Say you needed $1,000 and you get to 900, you've put that number in your head, so your head's not satisfied. So what do? You go and you trade a little bit more, and then the revenge starts happening, and you end up potentially blowing the account or having a red day, and then you're negative mindset, negative in your account. So you need to become rich in your mind, like we already talked about, and you need to go into the market knowing that each morning it's a new day. You're going to take what the market gives you, right? We're going to take what it gives us. If it doesn't give us what we're looking for, we're not going to take anything. And then as far as like the beliefs go, when we're thinking about beliefs, right? We've talked about limiting self-beliefs, where we put ourselves inside this box, right? We don't think we can do these things. That's where delusion comes back in. We have to be delusional to the point where the unknown doesn't freak us out, and we can be delusional to the thought and the idea that the sky is the limit. You can literally go on your chart and make as much money as you want. Like, the sky is the limit. As long as you're following your rules and your system and looking and taking what the market gives you, that's where that comes into play. So, and it might be something as simple as adding a new belief, right? Not being so strict to the point where you're not allowing yourself to pivot in the moment. And I see this a lot. I see it a lot. So people will get into a trade and they will be so gung-ho on the fact that this is a sell or this is a buy, and they will not pivot. Sometimes, especially trading something that's volatile like NASDAQ, you have to be open to the idea that you're wrong and that you can pivot in an instant, and you can either close the trade, or if it starts to reverse and it hasn't hit what you thought the profit target would be, the area of interest, your key level, whatever it might be, the pre-market high, whatever it may be, if it didn't hit it, you have to be able to be willing to pivot and close that trade out. So that is the difference between getting from point A all the way to Z, right? Where we want to be way up here, we're starting way down here, where we have the cognitive dissonance. We don't like where we're at. We don't like the 9 to 5 we're at. We don't like the life we're living. We don't, we want more. We want more out of life. This is how we get there. These are all the puzzle pieces that go into this. And a lot of people don't understand trading to this extent and understand that it is so much more than somebody flashing numbers on a screen. There's so much more psychology that is behind this, and understanding how to put these puzzle pieces together to make this work for you, make it work for your family, retire your parents, send your kids to an amazing college, an amazing school, get them the things that you've never had in your life growing up, right? So whatever those goals might be, that's where that shift is going to come into place. So this one got a little long, so we're going to stop here. And then if you guys have specific questions, drop it in the comments. And I'm going to go a little bit more into something different. Maybe we'll go into the trading plan next. So let's do that.